I feel that it's a miracle. I was almost giving up on Brett, and I am not a parent that would give up on their child, but I was just about ready to when I ran into Wayne and spoke with him, and he told me about this camp, and I felt that it would just be a wonderful thing for him, and it has been a wonderful experience for Brett.
It is a miracle. Let me tell you the story. In 1990, I walked into the bank to set up a checking account for Royal Family Kids Camps. And the new account representative, Mary, waited on me, and she said, "What do you want to make it out as?" And I said, "Royal Family Kids Camps." And she said, "What is it?" And I said, "It's a camp for abused and neglected children." She said, "Could my son attend?" I was stunned, and I said, "Well, tell me the story." And there, as the customers were filing by, she tells this story of how she was in a relationship with her husband that was abusive, downgrading. And her husband was alcoholic, and one day during a depressed mood, he had taken a gun and shot and killed her oldest son, shot and wounded her middle son, shot and wounded 3-year-old Brett, and then committed suicide. I was deeply moved. And as she continued to say, Brett now is 7 and really having a difficult time, has nightmares every night, is on medication, is depressed, is just having a tough time at school, and went on and on and on. And then she said, "Could you help me?" And I responded by saying, "No, I can't, but I know someone who can." He came to camp that week, and I'll tell you, his life was transformed. Mary, 3 months later, when I went in the bank, she said, "I've got to tell you what's going on, Wayne." And we stood up and we went into one of these glass offices, and there with the people filing by and with tears streaming down her eyes, she tells the story of how her son has changed, how he's no longer having nightmares, how he is singing. First time she has ever heard her son sing around the house, the songs that he learned at camp. And she said, he's also smiling. He has a dimple, and I never knew that before. After 7 years, I never saw that dimple. I have a picture of Brett on my desk. I pray for Brett every day because 1 week of camp is a life-changing experience for children where they can sense the positive affirmation of God's love. It is a miracle. It does make a difference.